welcome back to my YouTube channel. How you doing? I'm sure you guys are doing good. I'm great, and happy new month to you guys. If this is your first time of tuning in to my YouTube channel, my name remains Joyce's Vlog. If you are new to the channel, you are welcome. And to my old subscribers, I say thank you so much and God bless you. You guys are the real best. You guys kept me going. Yes, you guys kept me going. I say thank you very much. In my video, I share my life experience as a house manager in UAE, and again, I give word of motivation to those people out there, and I'm sure one or two people will be able to benefit from this video. Yeah. So without wasting much of our time, let's dive straight into today's video. And our topic for today is: did you have what it takes to work in an Arab country as a house manager? Do you have what it takes? Oh, let's see. So now we'll be looking at few things that is being required of us if truly we want to work in an Arab country or any other places, because it's really require a lot of things, but we are going to be mentioning few of it. The number one of it, or the first of all, is patience. Patience is required. Did you know these people can frustrate you? Like seriously, they can really frustrate you, as most of them can frustrate you. They will tell you things you don't want to hear. They will talk to you like a baby. Even some will even look at you that, are you not an ordinary maid? At least we are paying you, I'm paying you with my money. So they talk to you anyhow. Are you sure you could be able to cope in such situation? Are you sure you will be able to apply patience? My dear, if you know your patience cannot take this, I will advise you not to come if you've not come. And if you are here already, you have no choice than to what? You have to learn it. Yes, just learn it. Learn to be patient with them with whatever they do. Just look at them as another being entirely. Just take them for who they are. Hope you understand. Hope you guys understand. Please understand. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you shouldn't come to work. I'm not saying you should come. You know, even back in our country, you work with some people that you really need more patience, like 100% patience to work with them. So that's exactly what I'm saying. They are work in Arab country, and most especially when you are living in with them, it requires patience. Then the next one is be humble no matter what. Just be humble with them. Very humble. They like humble people. Like maybe when they do things, they expect you to flare, but you just surprise them. Like you broke their backbone. Like not, you just overlook them. You don't talk. You know, they will be looking at you that which kind of person is this? Even with all we did, and we are expecting her to talk, yet she didn't even say anything. Oh my god. That means this person has value. This person has self-respect. Like this person as he or she have self-discipline. So from there, they would like to caution their self, caution that I'm talking to you from experience. Truly, I'm really talking to you. Whatever I share on this channel is whatever that everything that I've experienced, like things that happen around me in my own koro eyes. I'm not telling you of other people's story. I'm talking about myself. So the next one is very close to the humble, which is learn to overlook things. Overlook many things, because if you see this you complain, you see that you complain, you complain vitally for everything, because everything they do is will make you complain. Everything they do will piss you off, will give you that you wouldn't want to like. But just learn to overlook things. It's not as if you will not complain if you say what you don't like. You should. I'm not saying you shouldn't. You should, but not every time. No, add more value, like add more seasoning to it. Not every time you do anything they do, every time you complain this, you complain that, you complain this. No, you will complain when you see what is not right. Like maybe when the children are trying to like abuse you, like insult you, maybe your boss or anybody in the house is trying to abuse you, physically, sexually assault, all those stuff. You must don't keep it. Don't. But things like maybe you've cleaned this place and they scatter it, or maybe they rubbish the table, they rubbish the kitchen and things stuff like that. Just keep overlooking. Just the day you will voice out, they will all know that yes, they are at fault, they are guilty of what you are saying. Hope you guys understand me. Good. The last one is, don't be too emotional to react. Like, don't just be too emotional. Like, little things make you shed tears. Oh, I wish I'm back home. I wish I'm in my country. Yes, we all feel that way. Yes, we all feel that way, guys. Not only you, we all feel the same way. Because they will do things at times like, oh my god, I wish, oh god, I wish I'm back in my country. Who dare try this nonsense with me? But that's back in your country. This is another man's land, a foreign land. You are a foreigner, my dear. And whatever they do, whatever you say, they will always be the one to win. It will always favor them. Even sue them to anywhere, sue them to court, sue them. Since you can't speak their language, even though you can speak their language, they will still look at you as an outsider. They'll prefer to side the insider, not outsider. Hope you understand. They can't lock your boss in jail all in the name of your boss insulted you. The least they will tell you to do is just to leave the house, either go back to your country or go back to the office. Sure you understand. So please, let's just try not to be too emotional. Like, few things you are being carried away emotionally. No, we all have to be emotional, but not in the presence of this area, because they don't value anything. They don't value it. Like, 90% of them don't value it. Even though you like shed tears, they will tell you are shedding crocodile tears. It doesn't move them. So please don't let us be too emotional. Then the last on the list, but the last but not the least, guys, is be transparent no matter what. Just be transparent. Whatever you do, be transparent. Let people see through you like a glass. Just in case maybe somebody is trying to like cook up a story as an against you, you will be able to see two or three people that will stand for you, that no, this person, no. I said no to that. Maybe you should check your story very well before dishing it out, because you know this person, she's like this, he's like this, she's like that. We know everything she can do. When she's angry, she will let you know. She doesn't keep things like. And again, don't be the type that you are always like always moody. No, they will think you are a bad person. Why are you doing that? Why are you stressing yourself? Share up, girls. Share up, guys. You need to share up. Yes. So, in summary of all I said, patience is required. Be humble. Learn to overlook things. Don't be too emotional. Don't react too emotional. And again, be transparent. Be free. Let everybody see you. Like, this girl is humble, and she's very transparent. Her yes is yes and her no is no, and she doesn't argue. So guys, that is it for today. But before I end this vlog, I would like to tell you, if you've not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? We are family. Let's make this family grow. Let's invite people to this wonderful family. Let's invite people in. Let's share the video. Comment down below, because that will keep me going, to give me more strength to do more. Please like, comment, share, and give it a thumbs up, please. Thank you. Bye. We love you guys.